Trump will be giving a speech this week on Thursday. A lot of reports are stating that there's a high likelihood Trump will be focused on midterm elections this year. There's a lot of speculation going on that he may be making some sort of formal announcement when it comes to placing some sort of new restriction or a way he plans to interfere with the election, I guess. So my question now is Trump actively trying to end the freedom to vote? I'll do. And I'm going to pull energy on that to get energy tied to Trump's energy and what his actual intention is here, since we all know there was no interference in the 2020 election as of right now. So is Trump actively trying to end the freedom to vote? I'll do first. Then I'm going to do a reading on Mitch McConnell and whether or not the photo that was posted of him is real or not. Is the government hiding his death? There's a high likelihood something is being hidden for sure, which is why I'm going to pull energy on whether or not the photo is real, the new one. And I'm going to do updated energy on whether or not the Democrats are going to take majority in the midterms. I already pulled energy on this. However, this is something that definitely can shift depending on the timing that I pull energy on it. Each time I did pull energy on it, good news, I did get yes responses. Yes, the Democrats will take majority. However, I think Trump is feeling that as well, and if Dems take majority, it will put a lot of roadblocks in the way when it comes to funding things the Republicans want. Impeachment might follow, all those things. So we're going to pull energy on whether or not Dems will still take majority. And what else? Oh... I was going to talk about Maduro at the end, I guess, because I guess Maduro is being kept hostage by Trump, or the U.S. government, and specifically, I guess. So I'm going to see if... this one's silly as well, I will say, but I'm going to pull energy to see if Trump is going to somehow use Maduro as some sort of pawn or figure to like publicly state something that alludes to the 2020 election being like stolen, I guess. I don't know. Well, will he use Maduro to his advantage to push this narrative? I'll say. I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. Oh, I guess we could do an update on ground invasion in Iran and what's going on with that. The energy is always up in the air with that. Every time I pull energy on it, I get yes. Like, I want to say yes-ish energy. So it's, oh man. But again, it's one of those things that shifts so much depending on the timing that I pull energy on it. There's speculation going around as well that Trump plans on announcing some sort of like more forceful tactic he plans to use within Iran in his little speech on Thursday. So we'll do that and go from there, I guess. So is Trump actively trying to end the free... Whoa. Is Trump actively trying to... Oh, man. Is Trump actively trying to end the freedom to vote in America? Is Trump actively trying to end the freedom to vote in America, please? Okay, we got 2. 7 of Swords. Oof, that's not good. To me, his intentions are not pure. Wheel of Fortune is the Major Arcana yes card. So, yeah. This energy is black and white energy, if you know tarot. Major Arcana, yes, he is actively trying to end the freedom to vote in America or interfere in some ways. So Trump's the one trying to interfere here. When he claims that the 2020 election was stolen in some way, this is a flat-out lie. I get this energy over and over and over again for this. There's some sort of manipulation tactic he is using to kind of get some upper hand when it comes to making drastic changes to the election process / voting process in America that would give him an unfair advantage, I want to emphasize. I mean, I don't really think I need to pull more energy on this. That energy is very, very straightforward. Trump is actively trying to end the freedom to vote. Please keep in mind this is energy work, so entertainment, alleged, all that stuff. Use your own intuition. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are already kind of suspicious of this / feeling like this is what's going on here anyways. So if anything, take it as confirmation of something you're already kind of feeling in your gut. So I'm going to talk about the midterms in general and whether or not Democrats are still projected to take majority. Are Democrats still on track to take majority of Congress after the midterm elections? Oh, wow. Yeah, these are 2 yes cards. And then the King of Swords here is a person who makes a decision and sticks with it, I suppose. So this could be Spirit confirming here that there is more of a chance than not that Democrats will continue to take majority in Congress, which to me is stating also that there's a very low chance that Trump will be successful in interfering in the midterm elections in any way, but we can pull that as well. Will Trump be successful in interfering in the 2026 midterm elections here? Will Trump be successful in interfering with the midterm elections here? Holding on to some sort of desire to change the results, I'll say. 4 of Pentacles with the Magician. Knight of Wands is impulsive movement forward, so he's not going to stop trying to stick his grubby little hands into the midterms because he knows he looks bad right now. I think there were like a couple more ICE shootings. The Iran war is going to shit. It is definitely on track to be a forever war at this point. So he has no other option but to do something to interfere. I'm going to be honest, this energy is telling me there's a chance he might interfere in some way, but it's not going to be enough to change the outcome, which is Democrats taking the majority, ultimately. Trump is definitely getting desperate here. I don't care what he states publicly, but he's in a very imbalanced energy right now with the 2 of Pentacles. That energy's a little disappointing, but I guess not surprising considering I did receive energy that he is actively trying to end or change, I guess, the voting process within the United States. However, it's not going to be enough to change the outcome of the election, I'll say, of the midterms. Will Trump successfully change the outcome of the midterms? No. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Sigh of relief here. This is a very, very strong no. So he will not change the outcome. Ultimately, there's way too many people in America that are upset with his term so far. So no matter what he does to interfere, it's not going to make a dent in the ultimate outcome here, where Democrats will now be taking the majority in Congress, at least. Which is good, I guess. Something to look forward to here with all the weird shit going on. I'm going to pull energy on Mitch McConnell now, and whether or not that photo that was released, the new one, is real. Like I say in like some of my other videos, I don't predict the deaths of people, but I will predict if something's being hidden and if the second photo released of Mitch McConnell is real. Is the second photo of Mitch McConnell released real? Ooh. The Magician came out reversed, which means something's being manipulated. Something is not what it seems. Manipulating information in some way. I'll pull one more. Is the photo of Mitch McConnell real? Is the second photo of Mitch McConnell real? What is this? Yeah, this is about hiding something again with the Seven of Cups. I'm not going to do a flat out no, but something is lacking here. There's lacking information with the Page of Pentacles. Seven of Cups is all about like shielding something or covering something up. Magician Reverse is all about like some sort of manipulation, again, being utilized to hide something that the government, I suppose, in this instance, does not want to be revealed. I'm not going to go ahead and be like, yes, that photo is fake. Again, use your intuition, blah, 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 blah. This is tarot. But something is not what it seems. I'll say, with the second photo released of Mitch McConnell here. So, very weird. Let's see. I guess, will Trump force Maduro's hand to publicly work in Trump's favor when it comes to the 2020 election being, I hate saying rigged, so I'm trying so hard not to say rigged, being changed, I guess. I don't know. Will Trump force Maduro's hand or use him as a pawn to his advantage here? Nine of Pentacles is a yes. However, Five of Wands here could mean because of Trump being so desperate, he is willing to take that route. However, I must say, why would that work? Like, the public isn't that stupid, I think, right? Hopefully, I don't know. I mean, I guess... Ooh, that's weird. Well, anyways, maybe, I guess, but hopefully the public catches on to what's going on here, especially after something like that happening. I don't know. Well, Trump is definitely desperate. He will win. He's fighting. He's a fighter. That's all I'll say. Ultimately, no matter what happens, I still see the Democrats taking majority here. So don't worry. I want to say. Okay, so, oh yeah, and is Trump planning some sort of like escalation or ground invasion in Iran at this time? Is Trump planning a ground invasion in Iran at this time? Is Trump planning a ground invasion in Iran at this time? Tower is not great in a reading like this. Although it's a no, in a reading like this, this would be like some sort of like action being taken. That's like taking something apart or like destroying something, if that makes sense. What is the Tower, I guess? What is the Tower? As I said that. The Chariot is all about fast movement forward. So, yeah. He's definitely, it's still on his mind, especially right now. When I do readings about this, I always get, like I said, yes-ish energy. This energy is very finicky. It's like the energy of a potential ground invasion is there. It's not off the table. That's essentially what this is that I'm doing here. There's no way for me to predict exact days and times when it comes to that. But the fact that it's even a potential outcome here is rather disappointing. Especially because there's a higher chance than not that this will not work out in America's favor. And it's not anyways right now. the only way out of it, as I say time and time again, is to cave into Iran's demands here. And if Trump is resistant to that, then all we're going to keep doing is creating tower moment after tower moment after tower moment after tower moment in the United States, which is some sort of like karmic lesson needing to be learned on America's side. More restriction. Like, this is not going to go well. But I don't think if you're watching this, you need to be told that. You already know with the High Priestess here. I do want to say also, if you're new here, when I say ground invasion, I mean some sort of invasion on the islands. No one's going... no one's going to charge into Iran. At least I hope so. Like, what the fuck, man? No, that's bad. Like, I don't even know what the fuck. Like, what would even... Like, what would that even be? Like, what? Okay, but I filmed other readings on that if you want to poke around the Iran videos. I don't know. Energy is somewhat fluid, so some of my Iran videos are somewhat timeless as well. So some things I said a month ago could be applying today and vice versa, I guess. I don't want to pull energy on ice. I feel like a lot of people are like wanting that especially because of the shootings that occurred, but I keep pulling energy on the bare minimum being done with that, and I'm sorry. The only way something will change is if Democrats take majority, which is another reason why Trump's panicking right now. The most likely outcome is what do you want to call it? Like, the ICE agents on the street will most likely be defunded. Now, will ICE still exist as a entity? Sure, it has for a long time. It's not new. It's the ICE agents on the street that are new. Most likely, when Democrats take the majority, that I'm like, the ICE agents on the street will be defunded. Okay. They're not even wearing, like, body cameras. Like, that's nuts. Okay. The midterms aren't that far away, actually. I mean, time kind of flies by, but the chance, I want to see if body cameras at least will be required, because that's fucking ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, it bothers me, but like, I'd rather not dig into energy that I feel is going to be a downer if I don't need to. Here, will ICE agents be legally required to wear body cameras before the midterms? Will ICE agents be legally required to wear body cameras before the midterms? Will ICE agents be legally required? Oh boy. There's going to be a lot of commotion surrounding this for some time. Now, am I getting a definite, like a definite yes here? No, which is why I don't pull energy on this stuff. This is like being dissatisfied with some sort of outcome here. The Ace of Swords and the Five of Wands could literally just be like a lot of talk, a lot of commotion. Swords are typically talk, using the voice, thoughts, intellect, things of that sort, and just like a lot of news articles being released about how terrible it is, a lot of news stations talking about how terrible it is, yet the bare minimum still being done here with the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. Page of Wands is also bare minimum energy, unfortunately. Eek. Democrats really need to take majority, but like I said, they will. There's more likely than not. More likely than not. So, before I close this reading out, I did pull an animal card today, and the eagle came out. So I'm going to read what this card says, possibly pull one tarot card on it, and then close it out. So I found it interesting, though, that this card came out because it's all about, like, transmuting or, like, transforming karma. Or in this case, a karmic event when it comes to, like, the Iran War and Trump's term in general. The noble eagle emanates the light of the sun. This great bird is both physically and spiritually strong and represents mastery over the elements of fire and air. When the eagle appears, you'll soon be thrown into the karmic fire for the sake of your transformation. So the United States is going through a transformation. The eagle pushes us to be our best and brightest selves and stops at nothing to see us shine. Grasp the sun in your talons and hold on for the ride. You are stronger than you think. Eagle child. When in balance, this energy is bright, radiant, and accepts challenges. When it is out of balance, it is a controlling energy. So, if you haven't already watched the could Trump's term be avoided video, I think that will assist with anyone who still feels as if they're having a hard time accepting the current circumstances of the world without being able to have any sort of control on it, I guess. To bring this energy into balance, Spirit's encouraging us to step into the unknown because a powerful transformation is occurring here. We're literally going through a term with Trump so that we can transform the United States from a leader with his energy to a leader who is the complete opposite of his energy. Most likely someone who aligns more so with the DSA. Okay? And I did already predict that there's a higher likelihood than not that our next president will be someone who would consider themselves a member of the DSA. Not like a standard Democrat, but someone who follows Zoran's footsteps, for example. That's what Spirit wants to usher in here. I'm going to pull one tarot card, actually, and then close it out. About the eagle. What is the eagle energy? Advice for the collective, please. What is the eagle energy? Advice for the collective, please. What is the eagle energy? Ooh. What is the eagle energy? Advice for the collective. What is the eagle energy? Advice to the collective. Oh boy, why did the devil come out? What is the eagle? Why did I say evil? Evil energy. We're in the evil energy right now, Spirit wants to say. Especially if you, I don't know, are leaving the whole MAGA thing or wanted Trump to win or something. I know I see a lot of, like, religious people online talking about how they think Trump is some sort of, like, religious figure or something. He is not. The divine sees him as this energy. The devil energy. I think that's why evil energy slipped out. The divine wants you to extend an offer in the opposite direction of the devil. I think that's why the Page of Pentacles is facing the eagle instead of the devil here. Accept change in the United States. That's the complete opposite of Trump, essentially. And that's why we're going through so many karmic events here. And a karmic event, I mean, control came through, and a karmic event technically is something that we have little to no control over. It's something that falls into our lives. It's something that falls into the country as a whole, the world as a whole, that we have little to no control over. Is like somewhat divinely orchestrated. However, it's most of the time being sent to us so that we can wake up to something, become more aware to something, so that we can change direction. Spirit wants us to change directions into something that is much more balanced. The Temperance card always comes out when I start talking about democratic socialism and the redistribution that needs to occur within at least the United States as a whole. And that's what the DSA stands for. And that's what the divine wants to usher in, not this devil energy that we're currently in under Trump. So try your best to face away from it and focus on the new that will be ushered in with the eagle energy here. Okay, that's all I have for you today. If you did find this helpful, I hope to see you in the next one.